All right, there you have it, boys and girls. I'm not even going to respond to Conor's stupid little tweet acting like I dipped. The simple fact of the matter is you are the most unreliable human being that has ever graced mixed martial arts. So what am I going to do? I'm going to fight Charles Oliveira. Why am I going to fight Charles Oliveira? Number one, it's a badass fight. Number two, it's a rematch. It's a redemption story for me. The dude who already stole from me, rightfully so, in a fight, in a fair fight. He stole my dreams, shattered my dreams of becoming UFC champion. Now I get the opportunity to fight Charles Oliveira, become the #1 contender, and then I've got options. If Conor can finally get his house in order, if he can finally string together a couple of sober days, string together a couple of days where he's actually training and actually feeling good, and he can actually finally make good on his promise of the greatest comeback in combat sports history. If he can finally pony up, then I will fight Conor after I dispatch of Charles Oliveira. Or Islam Makhachev, you are next in 2025, and I will be the champion by 2025. So, to everybody who has supported me on this journey, it's been actually, it's been awesome. A lot of ups and downs. We knew booking the fight with Conor was going to be eventful, to say the least. But here you have it, MSG in November, me versus Charles Oliveira, co-main event, and I'm really, really excited about it. I've made this decision probably 4 weeks ago. Me and my wife, me and the team, me and the UFC, we sat down, and I'm not going to tell you what they told me when Conor's return date was, but it was very, very easy for me to say, hell no, I'm not waiting for this dude anymore. You know why? Because it's never a concrete date with Conor. It's never a concrete date. But just as Robbie Fox reported and kind of clarified, it's not that I am not Conor's next opponent. It's that he is not my next opponent. But I am Conor McGregor's next opponent. The only way he comes back to the UFC, that road goes straight through Nashville, Tennessee, and he's going to fight me because he has to prove to the entire world that he's not actually scared of me. And I've been very hesitant to say that because I don't want to sound like a douche, but the man signed a check with his mouth that his behind could not cash, and he realized, okay, I did the Ultimate Fighter, that was fun. Now, wait a second, I actually have to fight this guy. I truly believe that if Conor McGregor was lined up against anybody in the entire world whose name was not Michael Chandler, he would have showed up on June 29th, but he didn't. So, here we go. I've been in camp already. I've already been training. Weight is coming down. We're getting back to the roots of chasing that title. And I took a little pit stop called following this dream fight against Conor that obviously has not come to fruition, but here we are. That fight will still happen in 2025. We will and have to finish the Ultimate Fighter 31. But the simple fact of the matter is I am a fighter. I love and respect my fans and my supporters and my followers, and it's time to get back in there and get back to work. The boy is back, and we're chasing gold in 2025, and it starts in November at Madison Square Garden. Co-main event, John Jones versus Stipe, which is going to be the biggest card, the biggest fight of the entire year. Get pumped up, boys and girls. The boy is back. The most exciting, electrifying guy that you ever see step inside the octagon. Conor McGregor, you're a poser. Get your house in order. Charles Oliveira, I respect the hell out of you. Can't wait to compete against you. See you in 60-something days. God bless. See you at the top.
Dustin Poirier says he's down to fight Justin Gaethje. That could be a good final fight for Dustin. They're 1-1 against each other, and you know that would be a very exciting fight. Former UFC lightweight champion Ben Henderson taking on Chris Avila in boxing at the Misfits boxing event in Newcastle on Saturday.
And the odds are almost even on this fight. This is going to be a fun one.
Oh! Maybe it was super necessary.
I think the fun part about dressing fun is that you're a mirror and you're showing the world, okay, you think that I'm absurd for being this, but isn't it absurd that you're afraid of colors?
After this fight, they're gonna take you out of here. I'm about to make him look
people.